as we approach 6:15. Goodness gracious, I'm getting my words all tongue-tied. Daniel, I need your help. Help me out here.
I'll take it away from you, Yvonne. We are looking at a forecast that is going to be quite similar to yesterday here, with temperatures that are going to be relatively comfortable for the end of July. Upper 80s to lower 90s, a little more cloud cover, a slightly higher chance of seeing some rainfall here today, but just a few showers, and then overall those clouds going to really just, again, keep out a little more sunlight and act more so to prevent us from heating up too much further rather than producing any rain or cooling us down. 74 is that current reading right now. Feels like 74 with the dew point at 63. Even more comfortable measurements here to wake up across the Memphis area than yesterday. That dew point as far away below 70 degrees as we can get is going to be a good sign for just how comfortable it feels outside. Low humidity levels once again a little higher than yesterday overall. I think that heat index ends up climbing to about the mid 90s. It was the lower 90s for most of us yesterday, but still we are off to another very nice start. Even elsewhere outside the metro, more spots in the 60s this time, even down to about 67 in Dyersburg, up to about 75 in Clarksdale. Still have that stationary front that is still relatively within that same spot it has been since Wednesday. It's going to be producing rain once again outside of the region, but as you look to the north and west, there do seem to be a few showers, mostly centered over Missouri, that are going to dive a little bit to the southeast and probably bring at least the northern half of our region this morning just a few little showers and quick downpours. No thunderstorms within this, and this is definitely not a system that looks to stay healthy here for another couple of hours. Probably just a quick first round of rain. We'll watch for a few more isolated little pop-up chances heading into this afternoon, as the heat index will be allowing for a little more energy in the atmosphere. Again, the mid 90s yesterday in Memphis, it was around 91 to 92, 96 to 97 here today. So definitely not going to be maybe quite as comfortable, but it is still not going to really hit the triple digits anywhere aside from possibly just a few spots to the south of where that stationary front is located. Of course, central Mississippi has been a little bit hotter than the rest of the state here as of late. 89 for today, partly cloudy skies here once again, though. A little bit of rain you can see in the background, I do think, for these morning hours, but I haven't included any thunder or lightning because it really does seem we're just going to experience showers today. If we really have a chance of storms over the next 48 hours, I would say throughout Saturday afternoon and evening is where it's a bit likely. For today, we are still just at around that 20% range, with, again, Saturday being the day to watch for a little bit more of some heavier storm activity. As you can see, a bit of an earlier start here too as well, possibly when it comes to just a little bit of thunder and lightning, but over the course of the afternoon, generally scattered amounts of rainfall. We'll want to make sure we're keeping an eye on the radar, but I don't think by any means it will be a washout, and no sort of real chance of any sort of strengthening of those storms is in the forecast. Sunday's looking drier. The remnants of Bertha once again here. We'll just do a little quick checkup showing that a few hundred miles to the southwest is the center of what remains of the system, even probably a bit further west than what the icon is showing there. But it ended up not being too impactful of a storm, even for those spots that did end up getting the direct impacts where the center crossed over. Sort of typical here for those early on season July tropical systems. Mostly cloudy for tonight, though, in the mid 70s here. Once again, we're looking dry, but I do think we could have an early start to some rainfall on Saturday, maybe just before daybreak. We do see some downpours here, maybe leaving the ground a little bit wet, and then a few more chances of storms in the evening, but still generally scattered. That 40% there is still indicative that most of us are not going to see anything beyond just a little bit of some rainfall, and then Sunday is going to really bring us back into that 90s range here of the mid to upper ends. We are looking at 98 and 99 on Monday and Tuesday respectively. Of course, in exchange for those higher temperatures, the rain chances are lower, but expect another heat index here over the weekend, a forecast that may include a little bit of that triple-digit reading return.